Good morning, day 5. I tried to get a video last night, but I'm not sure if it recorded. I think my battery died right in the middle of it. But we got 21 miles yesterday, pushed pretty hard. I don't know if we're a huge fan of it. It's doable for sure, but our feet are a lot more sore today. We're gonna, I don't know. I freaked out. I got confused about mileage and thought, man, we're really gonna have to push to get to Ozone by Wednesday. And then we got up here and realized we only have 17 miles left and a day and a half to do it. So I guess we'll end up just hanging out at Ozone waiting on the girls. But oh well, pushing yesterday makes today really easy. We can just kind of bebop down the trail. So we got a couple things left to pack up this morning, taking our time. And today will be a slow one. Maybe we can have some fun, take a bath, clean up, because we feel gross.
So gross, dude.
Geronimo!
You pushing off that almost knocked me off this one.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sorry.
It's alright.
I'll let you guys be a part of my meal routine. I know my wife is probably the only person on the planet that would want to watch this part, but I'll at least do it for her, right? That's why I brought this thing. These are freeze-dried eggs and sausage. Dallas.
Yeah.
There's your piece of sausage. There's 3 pieces of sausage in every one of these, and I just haven't been able to make myself eat all 3 pieces.
I
And
can't eat one piece hardly.
Dallas's are just eggs, so I've been giving him a piece of my sausage every day.
Have you explained to her how hard it is to eat all the food yet?
It is really hard to eat all of our food. It's been so hot, so muggy. When it's like that, you can't hardly be hungry. Oh. Do about 7 ounces of water in there. There you go. Just gotta wait for this to boil. I'll pour it in these eggs and let them rehydrate. That's what we do every day. Dallas is down there trying to find a dry way across the creek. I'm just gonna take my shoes off and walk across. The trail's right over there. So I don't want to walk through all that poison ivy, even though we're already covered in it. Hey, today has been awesome. It's been really good weather today. Hiking's been great. Me and Dallas both feel really good, but I think we've decided to finish the first half of the trail at Ozone and just call it quits there and come back in the wintertime or sometime when it's cold to finish, because this has been a really awesome experience. But I think 10 days of it would get to the point that it's not enjoyable anymore, just because the weather we're having right now is so muggy. The mosquitoes are so bad. The poison ivy has climbed all the way up to our heinies. And I think if we go any longer, the poison ivy is just going to keep climbing and stuff. So yeah, we've decided to call the girls. They're going to come get us tomorrow at Ozone instead of resupplying us. We're going to go out to get something real nice to eat, get cleaned up, and come back and do this when the weather's cooler. So I think it's a good decision. We've really loved every second of what we've done. So I want to keep it that way and not turn into some miserable trip. We've picked off 1,000 ticks a day. I want to come back when there's no ticks out. But we're just taking today to enjoy some waterfalls, a nice breeze. We've only got, what was it, like 9 miles to get to Ozone. So we'll probably end up camping out at Ozone to wait for the girls in the morning. But I don't know how much more video I'll do, but this has been pretty epic. Loved it. You?
Loved it, dude.
All right. Look at the rock this tree swallowed when it was growing. That is so cool. I think it's just a little bunker, man. If you had to get away from the weather.
2 seats in there and some viney weenies and...
It's a little trashy. I'd work in a pinch.
Yeah.
This is a live weather update. We're under a tornado watch. How fun is that? We got some service up at the top of a ridge. We were just sitting down, taking a break, sunshiny, beautiful day. The phone starts going off when I turn it on to see if I have service, telling us, warning us of what's coming. So we had to get off the top of that unprotected ridge and get down into a safer area. But we did it. We got out of the thickest part of that, away from the danger of lightning and stuff. Sounds like the tornado watch is for later this evening. We have time to get to the Ozone shelter and be under a more permanent structure. Be a lot safer than being in a tent, so I think we're probably gonna get on to there so we don't have anything to worry about. But we got to hike in the rain, so that's cool. I think it's gonna quit here in a little bit and ramp back up around 10 p.m. But that was a fun experience. This feels more like Arkansas. This is there was no chance of this coming, and then wham, it's right on top of you. So, Dallas, you got anything?
This is the part of the trip we call wet and sexy. That's all I have to say.
Woo! Wet and sexy. Did you
Wet
hear
and
that?
Sexy.
Look at that. Look, it's Mile 82.
Ow, ow.
That's the halfway point if you're doing a through hike. It's 82 miles both directions. Oh yeah. It's 10 after 6. The fog from this rain has started to cover this ridge we're hiking across right now. And it feels like you're walking through a movie. I don't know if that makes sense. Pete the cat was walking along in his blue shoes and he stepped into a puddle of water. But did he cry? Goodness no. He just kept walking along and singing his song. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. That one's for you, son. Go on home. I can't describe the feeling you get walking through the rain in the woods, but I think it's something that everybody should experience. Woo! Highway 21, this is Ozone. Right on. Look at that pavilion and bathroom, sweet. Yeah, we beat the really heavy part of the storms. So I mean, we've been rained on since 4 p.m. It's almost 7:30. So anyway, yeah, we'll set up camp underneath this thing and be safe. And wait on the wives in the morning and get to surprise them with the news that we're going to pull off the trail. So, looking forward to that. Just so you know, the thorns on this sucker, those dig into your leg really good if you just walk on by it without paying attention. Yeah, they're real happy looking. They're glad to see you, I promise. But this thing's cool. Some leftover remains from the CCC camp. There's lots of rock foundations still left over. Okay, this one's pretty cool. Had to share this. This is a goldfish pond that was built by the CCC members in the shape of the state of Arkansas. I hope you can see that. It's actually really good. There's some pretty cool stuff out here. Hey guys, we made it to Ozone. You just saw that. We put in 18 miles today, so, well, 17 and a half to get to Ozone. We were gonna camp at, I think, mile 81, but we saw the thunderstorms rolling in. Weather was getting really hairy. There's tornado watch for tonight, so we thought it was safer to come here. It made a lot of sense. We already talked about pulling off the trail here anyway, so with all the weather that's rolling in for the rest of this week, it all just kind of makes sense. Everything played out the way it did, I think, because the Lord's good to us and He takes care of us, the things that we can't see coming even. So we just wanted to talk about, since we're finished for this half of the trip, we've done the west section of the OHT, I guess now. We wanted to talk about the things we went through, some of the things we thought, the things we enjoyed, highlights, and then maybe some things that we didn't plan for. So I'll go first. My, let's see, favorite part of the trip is probably the creeks. I love seeing raw, just untouched creeks in the middle of the woods. I don't know why it's always been my favorite thing about the woods. So being able to just see waterfall after waterfall and creek after creek really gave me life. That's one of the things I enjoy.
Sweet.
What about you?
My favorite part is more of a comedy side, but first day of the trip, not just a couple hours in, we hop up on a rattlesnake. And,
Yeah.
and it's only my favorite part because it happened so early, and we didn't know exactly what it was at first until we got so close to it that it started rattling.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a pretty good part. So, and
That
I
was
had never
awesome.
seen one in the flesh. So,
Me either.
so that was
a
pretty
first.
cool. And definitely the creeks and the rivers kind of come a close second for me.
Yeah.
Really, whenever I cooled off in that waterfall at the bottom of a hill one day after having a pretty humid day and no shower for 2 days, really revived me. And I would have to say that's a very close second to favorite parts because there was something about the natural beauty of it, plus just getting to clean up and then continue the trip. So, I mean, it's been really good so far.
Yeah, I think the time of year we're doing this, because it was close to 90 every day, and it's just muggy in Arkansas when it's like that, and it's rainy season, it's May, it's storm season, so it was muggy every day, and cleaning off in the creeks and underneath waterfalls, that was awesome. But we totally underestimated the mugginess and the funk factor of stank on our body. We'd get a whiff of something and go, man, that guy stinks really bad. And then we'd crawl in our tent and realize it
It
me.
was me.
You know, and both of us were that way. But yeah, we definitely underestimated hiking at this time of year. I mean, the undergrowth or overgrowth, whatever you want to call it, was something to reckon with. I mean, there was a lot of times we were just walking in shoulder-high grass, and we didn't video everything, but yeah, that was underestimated that. We definitely, I think part of the reason we pulled off what we've talked about, we want to come back, because we enjoyed it. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is probably one of the greatest things I have ever done. But right now, we really enjoy it. We loved every second of what we did, even through the pains and struggles. We have poison ivy up to our unmentionables right now, but other than that, like, this has been amazing. We think if we kept going, it would not be amazing, especially hiking through these crazy thunderstorms that are rolling in. So we want to come back when it's cold and really enjoy another side of this trail and do the east section. So that's why we pulled off here, and I'm really excited to come back and get to do it a second time.
Absolutely.
And see the trail in a different light in leaf off season.
Yes, absolutely. I think there would be some parts of it that might even be more pretty during that time of year. So I think it'd be cool to do, once we do that other half, we'll kind of have something to reflect on, like, hey, this is what I like about this time of year, and this is what I like about that time of year.
It'll be different gear too.
Absolutely.
We were really ultra light this time because it's summer. Like, you don't need much gear when it's summer. Right. So it'll be fun to come out with a whole different system and deal with different weather elements. And but we've made this video for family, basically, just so they could be a part of what we've done.
Yes.
If you're not family and you're watching this, hope you enjoyed it. Great. But to the family, love you guys. We made it safe to Ozone. We're coming home. See ya. This is the first night we felt like eating. Heating up some water right now so we can try some homemade freeze-dried chili. Let's see how that goes. Okay, I have to give a huge shout out to my Aunt Esther. This is the greatest chili I have ever had in my life. Thank you so much. The ladies are pulling in.
They're here.
Is that my beautiful wife I've missed?
Hey.
My dry shoes.
You look
Are my
tan.
kiddos in there?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Oh, that's my boy.
I need to get down.
You need to get down? Okay, let's get down.
Hope it doesn't feel like, excuse me. Oh man.
Oh, be careful.
The famous historic general store, Ozark Cafe. We were only about 15 minutes away from here, so we had to end our trip this way, come have a real good breakfast with the kids and the wives. And we're all saying our goodbyes right now. So this has been awesome.